Long, long ago, in the grand city of Idobi, there was a school called Queen's Avon's College. It was the finest of all girls' boarding school in the land. Parents dreamed of sending their daughters there. The building sparkled in the sun. The classrooms were always neat, and the air smelled like sweet flowers. The students wore bright green blazer, white shirts, and tidy skirts. Their braids bounced as they walked, and everyone believed that girls from Queen's Avons would grow up to become a great woman. But behind the beauty and fame, Queen's Avon had a dark, scary secret. And in the center of it all was the principal, Madame Agbeke. Madame Agbeke looked like a queen. She wore long flowing gown and had a smooth skin that never aged. Her voice was soft like honey, and her smile made parents feel safe. Teachers respected her, and students feared her. But behind her pretty face, something wicked was hiding. Each year, a few students disappeared. The school always had a story. She transferred or she went home, but no one ever saw these girls again. One day, a bold and curious girl named Effie noticed something strange. It was always the prettiest, healthiest girls who vanished, and no matter how many years passed, Madame Agbeke never looked older. Effie knew something wasn't right. One night, when the school was quiet and dark, she tiptoed behind the dormitory to the dump where used sanitary pads were thrown away. She had heard whispered that Madame Agbeke always went there late at night, so Effie hid in the shadow and waited. Then she saw it with her own eyes. Madame Agbeke, wearing a dark red gown, walked up to the dump. She picked up the used pad and dropped them into a black bag. Then she disappeared into the old storage house at the back of the school. Effie's heart pounded. But why would the principal be collecting used pads? But to understand the truth, we must go back to 15 years ago. Back then, Madame Agbeke was a principal at another school called Bright Future Academy. She had a close friend, Madame Ezinne, who never seemed to grow old. Her skin glowed, her smile sparkled, and she was full of energy. One day, Madame Agbeke asked, Ezinne, what is your secret? How do you stay so young? Madame Ezinne leaned in and whispered, It is not ordinary magic. The secret is in the life of young girls. Their ovaries carry power. Every month, when they bleed, they throw away eggs they don't use. That blood carries life and youth. Madame Agbeke gasped. You mean the pads? Yes, said Madame Ezinne. With a special ritual, we can collect the energy from the pads and stay young forever. At first, Madame Agbeke was afraid, but soon jealousy filled her heart. She wanted to glow like Ezinne. She wanted to stay young forever, so she joined in the dark magic. But when the girls in the town started getting sick, and some could no longer have children, people grew suspicious. Madame Agbeke ran away to Ogba and started again at Queen's Avon's College. Back to Effie. That night, she followed Madame Agbeke to the old storage room. She peeped through a crack in the door. Inside, candle flickered. Madame Agbeke poured thick dark liquid over the pads. She chanted strange words. A mist rose in the air and floated into her body. Her face glowed, her skin shimmered. Effie nearly screamed. She ran back to the dorm and woke the others. Madam Agbeke is stealing our ovaries, she shouted. She is using juju to steal young. The school was thrown into confusion immediately. Teachers, students, and even the guards came running. The next morning, parents stormed the school. The police searched the storage room. They found the jewels. They found the names of the missing girls. But Madam Agbeke, she was gone, disappeared just like that. Some say she ran to another city. Some said she turned into smoke and vanished. Others whispered that she was never human at all. Queen's Haven's College was shut down for good. The gates were locked, the windows sealed, and not even a single soul dared to reopen the school. The one shining pride of Ogba, the school where girls dreamed big and parents bragged loud, become nothing. The name Queen's Haven is no longer spoken with joy, but with fear. And if you ask anyone in Ogba about the school today, they would just shake their head and say, some things are better left in the past. So we pray, may our children never fall into the hands of the wicked. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your continued support. It means a lot to me. If this is your first time here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss the next story. See you in my next one, and thanks again for watching. Bye.